don't call abo Costa Television do Costa Television don't call kasebo na braso nwabre medre bosom hu na yenhwe nsama obidi ne mu akweti ne bia fifi mantom suafo oye honorable eduamu a ochiripen afra na nanom ahemfa wada mantoni na anode woye ko batabo na woma asase kwan na onfendua embia oboboa mekwadwuma afanta pefra ofinfi mantom ha damara so na empemfa wada oye UCC esuapona no waya mande na mambre na wama adusuafo mpempem kwan da womla na omusuade wo oye University of Cape Coast ama banda wo hwe okunyin wo hwe abinofa wonso odonsa esi won bode ampa UCC wama hon entete ma papa empemfa wo hwe suafa o hwe oye adansi na kwantempono do ebupe mu finfimanto maha na wakonsehwe akohwe sea defense ahorowa woriyen wo oye ogwa na finfimanto ni na ebusuafo eyi na nsem bia oka wona nwiabere matereboso modonkore kasebom asede papa bi wo a yedeba ma edwumoko a abre na abre biara wa Japan na we sehinasen na yedze djumeda otere mi yedebra hu nti yemfa asede ne bi yemfa ma Diesel gift shop da bra na achede papa bi wo a onfa mo na waso fakete wadofo anasopo wanyankofo enuanom no hu da mpa onuedo na nyankodan odahwara ohunmu damara so na idasere ne bi yede ma finger linking fast food and catering services edmoku so waja atum da mpa wode edeba papa basomo na edidi anapenya bi yibira anu ho nkabasam na edin edeba papa di na wahom aka ho papa asere bi so yede ma NPA National Petroleum Authority also use gas na gas de oya affordable bebia ebenya gas ni bi wo ho edwumaku wi basen wona adaroma na nwaabere wesuamasen ma mede oya donkore kasebo o Costa Television mede bra humi aba from kitikeku ASORBA KOFI ESSUMAN afi yanjebro na yanje nsaman numu nchechirum fefre manto musuafo onobo eduamu a ochiripenyin de sine de peti na pampen de afi bokwa wieyede na fefre manto maha akaye manto a nyensa hwankote na adehye woba obenya bi na mom yaka ekwadwuma so a na fefre manto so de ni sesi ni buda mpa yen so ekwadwuma yaka ho papa eyenti wafre na nanom ahemfa wode da manto ni nano meche paramount chief ni na da womre na wohwe kona pa obafado wenya asase mapa ude duambia yi ekwadwuma okan na woda abo masa okabande edibano na finfimanto so waka hwana wode ediban wode bo mo man Ghana orutumpon afantampa efra papa finfimanto suafo onobu eduamu a fra na nano nyimpanyfa o mantoni na kihye wona soye wo oye ogwaha na esiedi na ase no na nan mayemfo won kwanchefu pay na oda no meche president Central Regional House of Chiefs oye odefo oye amodu a otodude basa odensem tugwa odensem de tugwa na ochire me de se fifi mantom so afafra hon na odedem nsem dede wo tire me da ma ho na odo won so we betabo no wo hwe de asasa huruwa obenya de ma hon na odide buti de mudwumani na no wenya da ho de dwuma no odefo amwedu ne nsama okan no ebenyi
ese ulusu galamse here but since I know who from na se kubiba so be my o para no be chance woman na notice woman 21 days na nane sataka notice na 21 days to go ahead. It's a very share national chiefs. For Galamsey, one pen, the number one. I just saw Galamsey. The more say, I don't know, yɛn ka granting of license wɔn ba so a sɛ nana furo bi sɛ mati sɛ obi emu asase kura ɔna sɛ my lawyer says I should not come mbɛ biara ni hɔ a ɛma nana no tumi sɛ ɔbɛfɔ so sɛ ɔbɛba eyi na nana no yɛ adumu de wura sɛ chieftaincy act section 63 bi a ɛma nhyɛ sɛ nana fɛ wa ɛsɛ ɔbɔ ɛsɛ aban ɔfɛ na ɔsɔ ano ɛna ara yɛ mu na ɛni ba aban si omi so ìbẹ́ ìsẹ́sì independence nígbà fún government bí wọ́n nana as competitors sẹ yẹ ẹ̀rùtùmí ìdè nana na yẹ ẹ̀rùtù yẹ́pọ̀ na yẹ ọ̀ma yìí ebi na yẹ ẹ̀kú ìdè sẹ yìí na ọ̀mọ̀pẹ̀yì with a vision sẹ sáà ìyẹn sẹ yẹ kọ́ ọ̀mọ̀nà ní yàgò pèsè yàkásá yàsàsì yàkásá yàdìyàrá nínú ọ̀ma yẹ red gold wɔkyekyere nkyɛn wɔ central reserve of chiefs the end of the year meeting finance minister otu abɔfra wɔn nyɛ kasa a yɛsɔ tutu nyinaa tutu sɛ ɛdɛ wɔafrɛ nana no na nnpc sɛ yɛmmɔ yɛntwɛ na ɛhwɛ ɛfɛ kɛfa so a saa de bɛ di yɛbɛtumi daa yɛ ofirifiri na nto na ebutuhyɛn no yɛdua na akɔ nana deɛ na ayɛ akaro fatanfo so ìdókòwò ní àfihàn ìbáraẹni tó yára sáfù tètè yìí na ẹ̀fẹ̀ náà ìdíwò náà àfọwà yẹn lọ́wọ́ fún ìfẹ́ náà tó wọ́n ti bá lè ìdàgbà sí yusuf sẹ́ májà tó ẹ̀rọ sí.
na ɔdɛfoɔ amoakɔ aboedo a ɔtɔdude baasa fimfima ntom a nyinaa nananom atɛn onipa yi na ɔda wɔn ano kɛsɛ wie yi ɛna sɛntiri pɔte a ɔyɛ fimfima ntom suafo ɔnɔbo eduamo ɔkyerepɛn ɔto nsa ɔde frɛ nananom no ɔredi n'edi ɔde kyɛn nsɛnkyerɛfo na dza ɔka ne bi
ɔpɛ dɛ afi anadɛ bere a yɛwɔ mi abedua ɔbɛyɛ dza ɔbɛma adwuma na ma ɔman no susu ka no ɔbɛhia dɛ yɛde nsase na yɛde di dwuma ɔte dɛm abaa ne ntum dɛ ɔbɛyɛ na ɔbɛfa asase anadɛ ɔbɛyɛ na ɔyɛ nananom bɛka sɛ wabra wɔn ka asase no asɛm nti ne dwumadi yɛ ɔyɛ office a ɔwɔ lands commission a ɔyɛ land bank secretariat bank asase no bank wɔdze a wɔyɛ no wɔhwehwɛ nsase tam a wɔyɛ dɛ adwuma yɛ ne izɔ no sɛnti pɔtee dɛ yɛbɛtumi yɛadua mbɛ yɛayɛ abɛfu a ɔbɔboa ma ɔman no sikasɛm ɔnyɛ mmabu no wɔatum wɔanyɛ adwuma yɛ ɛna dɛm nti nakɔyɛ ɔsoafo yi ne gye ɔmampɛyi na yi ne nanu wɔ fimfim antɔme mama ma nananom asoti na wɔbɛhyia mu nkanka nananom a wɔn nsase no nhwehwɛm akyerɛ dɛ wɔyɛ abɛfu wɔ wɔbɛyie no na menyiwa ahyia na eku a wodzi dɛm dwumadi no ano no wɔnyiwa bɛdi nkitaho na wɔakyerɛ wɔ dza nananom wɔkyɛ fo wɔm dza nananom wɔyɛ wɔmfɔ mboa ma aban so dza wɔbɛtum ayɛ dɛ ma ɔbɛyɛ a ɔbɔboa ma dwumadi wakɔdo mmepi ebohu dɛ aban na adwuma bi rekɔkɔdo a ɛbɛkɔ na akɔyɛ asasesɛm anaa dɛ ankorankoro wɔ adwuma bi mpo bɔkɔ na akɔyɛ asasesɛm ebi wɔ hɔ a asase no wɔ hɔ de na mmom ahyɛse no anammɔntu no so yɛamfa nananom anka ho a ɔbodo awie no na ɔnkɔyie ma nti yɛdzi kan yɛdze ho aka ho yi sɛ ɔhaw bi wɔ hɔ a ɔbɔbɔ mu yɛyi dɛ ma ɔbɛyɛ a aban ne sika biara ɔde bɛhyɛ mu anaa nananom so wɔn asase a wɔso ɔde bɛhyɛ mu no ɔbɔboa ma mpontu aba ɔman Ghana asase biara ownership no nsonsono wɔ mu obi mu abusuafo dza bi hɔ de egua ho obi wɔ hɔ a ɔhene bi dza na ne kekeka ho yɛ lawyer fa ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu asase bi akwan a obi fa do nya asase ɔno nti na yɛde nananom bɛ nti ɔyɛ de nara ɔhene bi wɔ no nya asase ko asase bi da no kurom ɔno nti oyim ho asɛm abɛka kyerɛ asa na wɔakyerɛ ne wura mpo yɛtumi akɔ ɔno akyi no yɛma nananom bɔ ehu dza aban pɛ dɛ ɔbɛyɛ na wɔso wetu wetu nkyɛn mmabu no a wɔbɛyɛ adwuma no ampo mmabu no a wɔbɛyɛ adwuma no ampo wɔwɔ nananom wɔ kurom ɔno nti sɛ yɛnyɛ akasa awie nanam so kɔ no so asɛm dɛdɛ bi aba na mmabu yɛbɛsɛ dɛ awo biara a wɔwɔgye akɔdwu wɔn no ɔnkyɛ bi abɛta asɛmpa dɛm nti hwɛ w'abrabɔ yie kɔpem ma dɛm bere no ɔbɛdu na wotu etum ayɛ bi ɔno nti asase wɔn a ɔyɛ wɔɔde yɛn nsa bɛka ho yɛbɛyɛ mmabu yɛn ho ayɛ ma aban ne nhyehyɛ ɔbɛdu fam hɔ ma ɛdɔm no wɔ ataate nti na yɛde kuro no wuranom no asase no wuranom no yɛde ho bɛhyɛ ase yɛn ho de nketa ho na wɔka na hectares mu a ɔdɔɔso Baby, it's 100,000 hectares. I'm the 100,000 hectares na wo hwe. No yan fimfi man to mo ko. If baby I'm the fishim no kona western region so also work ho. Nti wo hwe baby wo do wo bia aba yi nkoteza ono asase wo bia aba baje na manye edom na bom na we yi dum do otede.
Fefe mantom suafo onobo eduamu a ochirpenyin ne nsami na ohwe kwan de ubodua mbie na wode ayi edwuma mapa abo fefe mantom mpuntu na kanko na wasase ho nsama orija dama oye nanano himpemfo ma wa makwan ma asase no wotum wayi edwuma wodo no kona ba fodi bi nya asase no supo akaye boache benedin nti Coastal Television yanye oye owura dankana oda Duncan Group of Company anu edwuma kui wata waya inde wudi asase ho dwuma kona ba fada won sabaka asase ansana etebokwa abanum akaye ho nkatasam ansana asase we biti wusem de oye wankase we japade no ho akwan eba nkwa na eba fado owura Duncan bo nkyerem nso ne nkyerem
separe eto asasa first mo de eyen de o de ehwehwe surveyor si o mawo your qualified surveyor na your quack surveyor ibi a wesu ofie wa che na djuma no onko hu school onyime djuma no so onko hu school qualified surveyor wa ko hu school wa be license surveyor ye kan che license surveyor na ocho oye surveyor djuma license surveyor na obua se eco surveying school na eba o de anyi license surveyor ni djuma ani ye djuma so o de join Ghana License Surveyors Association. License Surveyors Association say joiner ano na ochara nechiro etum be license surveyor. San join association na won salenka. Nti say survey bi apero ye djuma o qualified. Qualified so don't work on the license surveyor. Nti say surveyor na me ye djuma o dem ye djuma license surveyor no o endorse me djuma no ozamam. Ansana survey department otu wa hwe no so scrutinize na wa hwe de azameyen 9 so 9 na survey department wo background na details na pick him de yemedwuma de GPS yedwuma no demarcation yedwuma won so baba na wa pick na wa plots wo survey department we hu de ana azameyen no maye di ana ma yin yi na wa hwe na survey department wa hwe na regional surveyor no wa endorse the signature. Say a lot to asasa obi baka cho de na asasi oni oroton asasa e bia na yipokunya waze bia na bia yipokunya register assassin your first transaction na your second transaction na your third transaction ami mezo no oy good Duncan mezo de moto assassin na mo register as a second transaction moto the first transaction between Ebusuapain and Good Duncan Africa Limited. Between Ebusuapain and Good Duncan Africa Limited. Inti moto wia amim ansa na moto asase no manka sam yeso bi enti moko maka research your office search and your office search. Inti mo first one order me your office search. Ewi ansa na maka me first search. Office search then mo bomozen moko town and country planning. Demi area no town and country planning for one town sheet. Inti moko town and country planning. And moko ko he sheet all cover that area. Na me badam ba mu survey na ewia my plot was at sheet no do. Me me wonder what there's a layout there and that's a layout bi anyo. Se layout wa me me use that layout na me za yedwuma. Se layout ni wa anu me ye survey ni wia or dem come town and country planning. Wo layout was to do was bam. Se layout so also assess so e wa di bi of rezoning. Where rezoning no to di shema o ye fine ma bia so layout ye fine ma oya fami bia so menwaje na wia ibi ba group dan kan obopa asaso bo a oba na me di paper na mandeje na care research or lands commission a care research or lands commission a group dan kan register non register it is am register we ansa na what the paper na lands commission akọ register by the corner care searcher what's this land belongs to Group Duncan Africa Limited. This land has not a transact any so there. And see, land commission for more search upon the more important Brahma. As Brahma and son will to our convince me to my assassin. and assassin so was a bien. If you assassin company register, no, I'm individual. I am for unable to pay for what on assassin. Oh, the master has only into master has only a Mazremono or there a connect search. If one of got search, no lands commission was way free. If you are register, this land has not affected any transaction. This side of the state land, so. Into all the day about to assassin. Do you know to assassin? You say, what do you pay person? Every other bush for what would be one predecessor land now, or land commission or system name. Into our system before about to assassin, you know, and also be a register. But a care search is a search that catch you there, or free. Into say to assassin or there to assassin or register. This is a company that assassins the money will register that, or you good there about to assassin because I land was this company will register. Into already says also or yes as a leasehold in a conveyance. Conveyance is a way to mean say leasehold. Leasehold also here for 99 years. Conveyance for 100 years. This is right to assess a leasehold. Into to leasehold that let's say a company to na more date of assignment. The date of assignment is what the more. And my first transaction, I'm so my second transaction, or date of assignment.
Nti kuna eba fado ye benya oye asase na abaye yende ono na owura Duncan wabo ne munchirem de achehe no. University of Cape Coast UCC waya amande da mambre na wapam waje adusuafo atumede wombre na mfie bia mfie ba asamfia na bi mporo confession wonfo wona adusua mba hyehyedo no wonhwe de embiri papa mu no na se yereka ekunyinfo yereka abinofo a wawo omanga na ma nata ye UCC admadu shefu ma onye ye nata wono so watete won mapa na wahwe de wono mesua bo wie peye ama omanga na impunta ye hwehwe ayehi na hene chefa na wodwumedi na ase no kwanchefu pay na oda UCC ano de nsam de tugwa na ma de shefu na nkwanhye de oje wono atu obusua de da wono so wonya kokodo na mfo wa de sua no mfa ma hyehye no nsama opay na kan wodwumedi na ase no.
On behalf of management, I extend a very warm welcome to all our freshmen and women who are being matriculated today. Due to the exigencies of the moment, this ceremony is being conducted in a blended mode, with most of you joining virtually, although it is ordinarily held in person. My dear freshmen and women, congratulations on choosing and securing a place of study in the University of Cape Coast, the University of Competitive Choice. Let me assure you that you have made the right choice in deciding to join this academic community. Your decision also reflects the confidence reposed in our academic excellence, evidenced by the outcome of the 2026 Times Higher Education Global Ranking of Universities, where our university maintained its position as the topmost ranked university in Ghana and West Africa for the 5th consecutive year. We also ranked among the top 11 universities in Africa and top 10 in Sub-Saharan Africa, while sustaining leadership in research quality across the region. These achievements affirms our university status as a world-class university, research-intensive university, committed to excellence and global impact. Registrar, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to share a few thoughts on the matriculation oath. The matriculation ceremony marks the formal admission of students into the university and provides you with the opportunity to pledge your absolute allegiance to the university's authorities. The ceremony itself, though short and simple, is very significant in the life of the university and all freshmen and women. In this ceremony, you will take, or you have already taken the matriculation oath, which affirms your studentship status within this university. You will then become statute populari, that is, bona fide junior members of this university and therefore entitled to all the rights and privileges to which you have been enjoined. You have pledged by this oath to abide by the rules and regulations of the University of Cape Coast, as well as appreciate and cherish its objectives and goals. As you may be aware, the university has challenges with respect to students' residential facility on campus. University management is doing everything possible to ensure that students experience a congenial atmosphere for both social and academic work. Now on life and learning at UCC. At the University of Cape Coast, we provide a stimulating environment that offers a wide range of academic and co-curricular experiences. Our lecturers, scholars, and researchers are committed not only to helping you earn the prestigious UCC degree, but also to expanding your understanding of society and the world at large. Dear matriculants, we are proud to announce that 2 members of our academic community have attained notable international reputation and recognition. Professor Robert Peter Biney of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences has been elected chairman of the Africa Regional Committee, ARC, of the International Brain Research Organization, IBRO. In addition, Engineer Professor Ernest of the School of Agriculture has been selected by the International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, to serve as a chief scientific investigator in a coordinated research project, CRP. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these global accomplishments places responsibility on all of us, including you, the matriculants, to uphold the core values of our university, namely academic excellence, equal opportunities, empowerment, ethical behavior, and environmental consciousness. You should feel very proud that you are part of such great academic environment. Congratulations once again. I thought you would clap for yourself. Well done. We pride ourselves on training students not only academically, but also morally and socially. Our expectation is that by the time you graduate, you will imbibe the virtues of discipline, responsibility, patriotism, and ready to contribute meaningfully to national development. Mr. Registrar, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to now touch and give you a brief overview of the 2025-2026 admissions. Ladies and gentlemen, the race for admission into this prestigious university remains highly competitive. Statistics from our students' record section of the Directorate of Academic Affairs, as at yesterday, indicate that a total of 24,457 students have enrolled. This figure comprises 11,178 regular undergraduate students, 7,980 distance education students, 1,296 regular postgraduate students, 3,689 distance postgraduate students, 315 students from the satellite campuses. The gender distribution is as follows. Males, undergraduate, 9,450, postgraduates, 2,766. Females, undergraduates, 10,023 students, and postgraduates, 2,218. What that suggests is that at least you can see clearly that for undergraduates, we do have more females than males. Give yourselves a round of applause. The ladies are doing very well. Permit me to now touch on student.
Yako nsam fufuruma asaya a wɔhwɛ ɔyɛ kwantemponye adense ho do aba pro wo finfimanto ma abɔhwɛ dɛ ndama ahorowa wo ye wodreboa wo oye afrodwuma no mu ana mpano dem robeya epono olompampram na ahohor edan ahoro ana po ifie ahoro no onkase ne no dam si defense a otedam woreye na on na asoyi aba pro wo finfimanto mo rebɔhwɛ dɛ dam dwumadi na orokodo ana oronkodo enti wonomabo wo amanfo ugwai ola ena onye abakam ni nyina wo hwɛ dɛ dwumadi a otedam no obokodo na suafa oda oye asoyi na no onye nsantrofo bonko na sentiri potia kwa no na obohwe dwumadi a otedam no suafo de nsam odutugwa na ochireme de se ndaba nyina abu wie pa ya si defense de woreye na odabo ma adofo anasumpo fo da obeye ma nsu onka pampram na onka fa honon onso wetum na wejado na wadi aboa oya honorable Kenneth Gilbert J nansama nsamchofo ene bon komanda okeni
ye babesa ebehye enyuma yefa ensia eyi epunsiona eyiri efa ekwan mane affect nipa omo etetete around no nti ebehye project ba ho a Cape Coast phase 2 sea defense project they are protecting or Timori near Diako ne another community. So they are in Suno Enri and Fawo. Jumano started no 2024 September. Now me baba share said the Jumano aircon ekoyi. The Bruni Becca said timeline yede ato a Jumano or more ye Jumano emusu sanshi share so pepepe. The Behoyen, many aso. I becoswa ni ejumafo na kasa. Said the Oma started no. Omunkoswa enyanisa said the beya. And she said that why so much a division on between a wee and pepe amai. Na amount for or more because of this particular issue no. Or more embre. And TBB course a ministry so better for election and more my
no, but there has been an observation with amount for I don't know so by if there has been any challenge. Which you must see defense na buy because of the city defense. I don't know quite so far. The
amount for Casa they didn't really say it, but said the no a pump fee. In here they are a bay a pay. But contractors not so share said the baby and almost clear on them fine. But question I will be say so a best so na yet to amount for say sa it's in near ma or to mono. Said the ensure no empathy no. Then ensure pay na ye nipa de pay intino almost so try as much as possible say omo be jai and near ma omo to ensure because omo to komwa e be sa ba omo so after baby after na no be so about be say aban say aban enye ensame prapra maye ninko enya aban na say bi otugu mu ya na ye intino aban na ebo ya yeso yen try say e be boa ye
Yanka, you two were a bit more one night or said as Papa or a motricity. I finally says the carry yes.
Idea, local government minister and the district assemblies. 2 1 or more actually, said the Bay Sanya Bawina in the sea. So more, so more at and car, Omunyai, because a nadia of a boa woman are boying in a Momunyo, Omuniano, Maka, Munye, Obama, and a Ghana buying in a normal flower moi, as a Minkumina near maybe any near ma, the Etia.
Na Africa say we na owura oya Dr. Sylvester Dakun a oda Ghana Hydrological Authority anu na so the nsam to gwa insanchofo bon komo na da openi so kan ebi
you for Ghana Hydrological Authority. I'm there. So the coastal protection we've been doing over the years, has really helped our communities. It has helped to improve the protection against critical infrastructure like the Cape Coast Accra Road, which is a very important trunk road, for Ghana and for West Africa. We can talk of the forts and castles that we have. Without these protections, you can imagine what will happen to this important national infrastructure. So it's really a good initiative, a good project that we are doing to forestall calm at the various communities. As you know, some of these projects that we do, like the breakwater that we construct, also help our fisher folks, to be able to create a calming area to dampen the wave action, for them to dock their boats and canoes, to improve their fishing and thereby enhancing their livelihoods and all that. So it's really helping us as a country.
Looking at the issue, we know that the state is for sport. How is it impacting your work? Any advice for the new public?
That's a good question. So sand winning basically involves, moving sand from the shore, the beach, for constructional purposes and for other related activities by some people, which is not normally it's not even allowed by the local authorities. But what we see is these activities are going and undergoing and also threatening. In fact, these activities are really undermining the efforts that we are putting in place, aimed at protecting our coast. As you rightly said, the coconut trees also serve as a form of, coastal breaks, wind breaks. They also serve as a form of a nature-based, what we call nature-based solution, to mitigate the flooding. But what you see these days is also being, so the issue really lies with our issue of land use and spatial planning with these assemblies, the local authorities. They really need to enforce these laws so that these activities that are impacting negatively on what we are doing to safeguard our coast is not undermined. So that's what I would say for now. Also, apart from this, natural phenomenon is also giving rise to coastal flooding as a result of climate change. Climate change is also giving rise to high sea level rise, which is also impacting negatively on the coastal stretch.
With the sea rise, you should have protect that is done.
It's not about raising. In fact, the structure you see are designed to a certain flood level, okay, over a period of time. So, of course, as I said, climate change, nobody can really predict 100% climate change. So a lot of the time, what we do is in our designs, we incorporate climate change into our designs. But of course, there could be exigencies, that could happen. But in a nutshell, most of the structures, are able to contain the high sea rise that we experience. So a lot of the places that before now, were experiencing high sea level rise, flooding and coastal erosion, minimally, those areas have been reduced, those challenges have been reduced to the barest minimum as we speak because of these interventions.
So, yes,
Yako nsɛm foforom na yɛde Coastal Television donko kasɛbɔ ne yɛde abrahoma ebusuafo Coastal Television dwumadi sonko a yɛda wo ba de community connect depende so yɛde dwumadi yɛde hyehyɛ na yɛrekɔ kakomdo na kakomdo ɛhɔ na yenye assembly member yɛn na bɔ nkɔmɔ dɛ yɛreba na yɛn na bidi dwuma ana yɛn na bidi nkɔmɔ yɛahwɛ na batom pɔsɛdo da ɔrekɔdo wɔ hɔ moye ne moye nyina no na honorable assembly member no nkɔmɔ twetwa Omar bin Abdallah kwa aprabɔ no ɔyɛ twetwe ni
ka de beji ko sati yawa watu
nti aba asɛm na ka kyerɛ yɛn
o asɛm ka kyerɛ wan de yɛbɔ mpɛ de nyame ɔbɔtɔ nsupɛdze egu dɛ ma wɔkan de na ifida hin na tinkuma Coastal TV waba ka kakum de man no ho na yɛahwɛ ku kakum de ne yɛdzi nkɔmɔ na yɛahwɛ kakum de no mpuntu suma nyame de yɛn bɛfa
Alright, yɛn hwɛ kakum do sɛ bobɔ mpɛsɛ no do community ahorow bɛn no ana the way area here's na ɔka ho
yɛ kakum de yɛwɔ kro do hɔ
okay
yɛwɔ natu hɔ
okay
na yɛwɔ kakum do nankasa na yɛwɔ kakum do yɛn me electoral area da na ɔte
Ari sɛ de bi sɛ dɛ yɛhwɛ afo no sanitation ɔyɛ nsiesie ihun dɛ kakum do
ɔno jɔn yɛ sanitation ɔno nya adimpa abra na mfemba nimpo na yɛreka ho asam menye unit committee yɛreka ho asam dɛ in fact yɛn sanitation ni yɛn ba yɛgudo yɛrehwɛ me yɛbotumi ayɛ biara yɛgudo na yɛrehwɛ na yɛayɛ
yɛnhwɛ ɔyɛ hono bambɔ so wɔ ha yɛka bamba nkanea ka ho the man so no physical nzamanzama policefo woda trentwi wɔ ha security so tere wɔ ka komo do
security is yɛbɛtumi aka dɛ oye so ɔnyɛ na nkanyɛ sam no so ɔyɛ nyame no adoma last year yɛn honorable MP honorable Kwame Minta yɛn yɛ friend Raga ɔmɛn nkanyɛ oye but ne yɛ kala eja yibi so bebi wa nje bɛfɛ but sisi so far so good yɛn bambɔ sam no onye so but yɛ gudu yɛ hwɛ ne yɛ ahwɛ mu ayɛ
yɛhwɛ ka komo do yɛwɔ secondary school wɔ ha yɛwɔ basic schools wɔ ha na mɔfom a wɔwɔ ha no hunu school kɔ hwana mo tutere
wo school kwan ne yɛ hwana mo tuni yɛ secondary school ne yɛ bɛkɔ do yɛ but yɛ fon JHS na primary ne in fact ɔnyɛ mɔfam one day mu ne like abofo bɛtena bɔ na wabo baby sana like onya san yan kan kyerɛ we ba ma me so adabadaba ne ndai nti ɔno nya adza menyim committee for yel pre ne nyina nanom na ne kofi bu wagye de ma de ne da tona akoma de ɔbɔhwɛ ka kom de ba manenere yɛ biara ɔyɛ de konsu no gu basket
Alright, yɛhwɛ yɛwɔ Rosi Girls ɔyɛ high school wɔ ha ma na zama pinya wo fim bɛmbia akase wo tumba ka komo do ɔyɛ basic school nyɛ kyɛfa wɔ dem school ma na ɔtere
ele nche ebe nya kyɛfa na kofi bu obedame ya na obeyɛ hini na kofi bu ɔtɔda na bɛyɛ hini ɔyɛ ado de na akoma de dɛ ɔno wa abanene ɔde slogan bi bɛ dɛ yɛle giyazi yɛ dɛ ɔle school na afɔ but ɔyɛ dɛ nche yɛla timimifo no wɔn wɔ kurom na secondary school ni si wɔn nche yɛnya kyɛfa bi wom nche ɔno yɛ na na pre dɛ enyimanyim yare yɛbotum na yɛayɛ bibi na mafama no so wɔ so wetum nyɛ Wesley Girls kwan no wɔ akɔ nche yɛ ade na akoma de ɔpɛ dɛ ɔyɛ
yɛhwɛ ka komo da kwan yɛhu na ɔyɛ black road akɔ wɔ ha papaapa nti hena kwan no yie anare wɔ ha wo
oh ya kwan ne ji yɛbɛfa ndɛ about 70% de oye but kɛkɛn kokure bi na ɔnyɛ
ka komo do negativity ahoro tuma rebɔ maframa wɔn dantam hu school sɛm tuma na aba na mon na ɔyɛ assembly member ika himfo a youth wɔ kroma
yɛtu anamone bebree yɛle bɔhwɛ dɛ dɛm afi yɛde na mabɔtutu dɛ mɔframa ne wɔn pei wabɔ esi sara asɛm bi wahyɛ mbrɛ dɛ mɔframa wɔbɔ 9 a ɔne yɛ hu afro bi a waba no manana MC honorable George Justice Atap yɛde mbrɛ na aba agazete wɔde ba ba yɛ adwuma nti yɛle hwɛ dɛm asɛm bi botwa na mo na yɛso yɛ implement ade no wɔ yɛ kuno a
yɛhwɛ dɛ wonkete ho sɛ kɔsɛ bɔ sɛ communication with ɔyɛ manfi ɔkɔyɛ ane dɛ sintabu
honestly onkoye sinto kakra wo ma yentumi nhia na yenyu nzim komoda nche oye da asemi meme yedzini ba ya hwe na disie nyame ya adoma ya ye ne yi
nti abedin ta nkite huzun ontumo nkoye akwa asam na mabɔ hona menje anada yu manfi ntumi nhia
yenya manfo ntumi nhia
sentebe
sentinizi aye adwuma sam na nyipa da afa ha tamade hye na da afa na da afa but ya hwe da afizi but aye unit committee nyi cruise ono na na fin ono ya ade wo da ma de no because no community radio ninti eyotum ya manfo di nkita wo behen
aba futina za ma manfi da sisa yetum ekwane min kan he sanitation otum enyen yetum ya ye ne ye na efe yetum ya kwane
eya na natina community radio no da ba otufu de yemfa ye ball no nguye nti masoma sre mama nka komodofo de mesem de nyame sre gaten wanye de yemfa rurungum gaten nsi na ode yezugum ba de bohwe ka komod gaten nyinara ehwe ye chiri mbo onye kwara nti masre de besre hen ye wura samen yanhwe ne ye ne ye afi
yate donko kasebo yate bewie impempen yala ye kase yare Ghana Meteorological Agency what the you no bobia what the aba there yema kokobonko ma adisha wo the mbia mbo edini na do there insu kase bi fi Benin enonye Nigeria reba na damu insu kasa otedam obudu oman Ghana ha enwabiri ya tekisi enwabiri na se onya budu da no no ehumutu ewimba papai insu boto na se onya banama na se ahwefo wanda wanwoda enokwani odohaw na san kakra baba papa nti adesha wo ho ketikrachi kofodua achimoda achiase takwa axim pram afenya short pond kumasi sehwibakwai ɛna no nkarufu nyinaa no ɔda wɔbɔ wɔn ho wɔda wɔn ho do papa anhyɛ ne nsewa ne nsu kɛse ɔte dɛm no wakafa atoyɛnkyɛm daaba nti hene ɛwɔ mpaano no yɛne ɔyɛ temperature ɔkɔ ma ɔbɛyɛ 24 degrees Celsius wakɔsoro no ɔbɛyɛ 34 degrees Celsius yɛne a yɛwɔ kwam no so yɛne temperature akɔsoro akɔ ma ɔbɛyɛ 23 degrees Celsius ɔkɔsoro no ɔbɛyɛ 36 degrees Celsius na mmom ahena ɛwɔ etifido manto mu no ɔno ewia no mgbe no bɛyɛ kase wɔ hɔ nti temperature no kɔ ma ɔbɛyɛ 22 degrees Celsius mmom ɔkɔsoro da ɔbɛyɛ 39 degrees Celsius yo etiefo nya adehye na ha na bɛma mankwan ma mede ɔyɛ donkro kase bɔ ina no mede besi mfa asere mfa madi sɛ gift shop da wabo hen MPA also use gas and on finger link fast food and catering services did the mampa ne feel good it no ku na da woman wo so masen me nya bre na adaje mede nsem nya no mede bra ho ma ye nua ba ma oye Uncle Ben aseda sonko onkoman papa aba from kitikeku ASORBA KOFI ESSUMAN mo ina mo ne hwa ahenwa abraw enyado onyinda no ye wo no chena